Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around and waiting for me to get back. Basically, what happened is I got a little overly wound up with the holidays, and so it's taken me a while to get back to my regular routine. And that's kind of what today's cooking is about, because between the holidays, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's a lot of entertaining that goes on. And even if you're not the one hosting, sometimes you're taking things places and or you're going out to eat and there's just lots of food and lots of things. And there gets to be the point where there's a lot of leftovers. And one of the leftovers that we have a lot of in our fridge is cheese. And we have lots of bits and pieces of cheese. We have partial bags of cheese. We have partial blocks of cheese. We have blocks of cheese in bags. All sorts of things. And so I've been invited to a couple different events in the next, one's later today, and then two more within the next week and a half. And I was like, well, what can I do? What should I bring? And I thought, well, I should try to do some of the cheese, get some of the, don't want to just take a bag of cheese. So I decided, okay, I went online, Googled, shredded cheese recipes. And no surprise, cheese logs and cheese balls came up. And I thought, that's such a traditional classic thing that you just never think of. And I was like, I could probably do that. Of course, me being me, didn't actually want to just do what was really basic on there. And there were a lot of recipes that were, tons and tons of recipes, honestly. The one thing they all seem to have in common is that they use 8 ounces of cream cheese to a cup of shredded cheese, typically like a shredded cheddar or something. So I did some math and then cheated and looked at the bag, and it says 2 cups, 8 ounces. So I thought, so about a cup is about 4 ounces. So I started looking at the cheeses I had. I have some blue cheese and some habanero cheese, which sounds to me a little bit like a buffalo thing going on. I've got some pepperoni cheese. So I'm thinking maybe pepperoni could be cool. I've also got, cheese logs and cheese rolls are always like put into something. So got some pecans. We actually do have pepperoni in the house. So I'm thinking if I do the pepperoni cheese, I could maybe roll the log in pepperoni. This actually technically does not need to be refrigerated. At least until it's open, and so if it's not out for too long, we should be okay. So I could probably do pepperoni. So I'm just gonna kind of see what happens and see what works together today. In the meantime, like I said, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for waiting for me to get back. And I will see you at the bottom of the page, and who knows what kind of cheeses I'm going to come up with by then. So I'll see you in a little bit.